Alrighty, guys, here we are with our story, Growing Vegetable Soup. And we talked about yesterday how that's such a weird name for a title of a book, Growing Vegetable Soup. But we learned by the end of the story that the author was telling us about the steps that we need to take in order to be able to make some vegetable soup because we have to grow the plants unless you're going to the store to buy them, but some people like to grow their own. So one of the things that we're going to do today is we're going to reread this story. And you know that we reread all the time in class because rereading is so important. It makes us better readers, it makes us stronger readers, and it helps us learn more each time. So today, our goal is to point to each word as we're reading, because we know that each word gets 1 point. So let's practice with the title. The title says, Growing Vegetable Soup. How many words are in that title? That's right, 3. 1 point for growing, 1 point for vegetable, and 1 point for soup. 3 words. So that's what we're going to do today is we're going to point to each word as we read them. And another thing that I wanted to share with you is that the author of this story and the author of most stories, they tell you the story in the order of things and the way that they're happening. So this story is going to go through the steps you need in order to make vegetable soup. So can I say like, oh, you need to go out to your garden and you need to harvest your tomatoes? Or do I need to like plant the seed first? Right, I need to plant the seed first. I have to do things in an order because the tomato plant isn't going to just grow by itself. I have to water it, make sure it has sunshine. I have to do all those things to take care of my garden before the tomato will grow. So, we're going to pay attention to the order that we need to follow in order to make vegetable soup. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let me get my pointer out. Ooh, look at this fancy pointer I have. Here we go. Dad says we are going to grow vegetable soup. We're ready to work, and our tools are ready too. So what's the first thing that they have to do? What do they have to get out? Right? They have to get out their tools and make sure they have all the tools needed in order to have a garden. We are planting the seeds. Can you read that with me as I point to each word? Ready? We are planting the seeds. How many words are on this page? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I say planting or do I just say planting? Right, planting, because it's one word. We are planting the seeds. So now they got to plant the seeds. That's step 2. And all the sprouts. Taking their sprouts, planting their sprouts. And giving them water. Can you read that page with me as I point? Here we go. And giving them water. Let's do it one more time. And giving them water. Good job. 1 point for each word. And waiting for warm sun to make them grow. So now they needed to add water and they needed to make sure they have sun. 2 more steps. And grow. Oh my goodness, look, they're getting bigger. And grow into plants. Now they're getting even bigger and you see the flowers and you see the plants starting to form. Until the vegetables are ready for us to pick. Or dig up. and carry home. Then we wash them. So what do they do next? They have to wash them. Can you help me find the sight word and on this page? Did you find it? It's right up at the top, the first word. Spell it with me. A-N-D and. A-N-D and. Good job. And cut them and put them in a pot of water. All right, now I got a whole list of sight words for you guys to find. Are you ready to find your sight words? Find the word A. Can you find it? Point to it. A, good job right here. Now find the word and. Find the word and. Very nice, the first word. Oh, look, I see another and right here. And. What about the word cut? Cut. Can you find it? Very good. The second word. What about the word in? In. That's another one of our sight words. In. Good job right here. And what about of? Of. Point to it. Very nice. Right here. And our last one, put. Put. Can you find the word put? Very nice. Put. Great work finding those sight words. And cook them into vegetable soup. So what's their very last step that they have to do? Put them in a pot and cook them, right? And then once they cook, we can eat. Let's see. At last, it's time to eat it all up. It was the best soup ever. And we can grow it again next year. Thanks for listening.